What's up, guys? More Medic One here, and today I'm going to tell you about an upgraded guard that you can use for your Echo edgers. This sacrificial guard is going to save your gearbox on your Echo edgers. However, this is the basically the better version. There is two different styles. There's one that doesn't have this extra piece sticking off to the side to cover the gearbox. Well, let me show you what happens whenever this wears out, and it's not good. Now, when this piece wears out, now this is where the whenever you're edging, and sometimes your edger will scrape the concrete or a curb. Just look at that damage. Here is this piece right here, completely worn out to absolutely nothing, and they've actually gone in here and scraped the gearbox just a little bit. So let's go ahead and get this one off. It's super easy. It's literally just two T27 screws. You have one here and then one here. And the kit is going to come with new screws, but I don't like the screws that they send with this updated guard kit. So just reuse these screws if you can. Now we can remove the old one. As you can tell, it's in two separate pieces. Is how much that little dude was wore out. I mean, that is knife blade sharp right there. I could probably just bend that off and break it. It's so thin. And you know, a lot of this has to do with operator error or operator laziness, in my opinion. What they do is they'll one hand these edgers while they're using them, instead of using the pistol grip where the throttle is, and then utilizing the actual handle on the machine. They'll just grab the pistol grip and just walk with it, and of course you can't control it, or you can't give it the support that it needs, and then so the gear head is going to go to one side. So we got lucky. It does have a little bit of road rash or curb rash here on the gear head assembly, but in my past videos I've shown you guys that how they have actually worn this down all the way past the guard into the gearbox, worn so much that you could actually see the gears inside the dadgum gearbox. Just absolutely needless and ridiculous. But we're going to be able to save this one. This gearbox is completely 100% still good. So let's just go ahead and put this kit on here. The part number for this kit is 900-104. And I'll put a link in the description where you can get your kit just like this. And I will also leave a link to where you can get the original style. But this one is only a couple bucks. So, replacing this sacrificial piece when it starts to wear out, don't let it go this far. This is ridiculous. But this is what this is for, is to save that gearbox. So let's go ahead and get this thing installed. And it's just two screws and snug it up. The screws that come with it are just Phillips screws. So we're going to just toss those, and we're going to reuse our T27. But we're going to put just a little bit of anti-seize, on these screws, because they love to seize in that aluminum, these screws see a lot of debris and a lot of wet grass, and they do seize, and then you'll just snap the head of the screw off, and then you are going to spend 30 minutes to an hour trying to get this screw out of the gear case. You don't have to kill it, just snug it. Alrighty, that looks pretty awesome. And we're going to reinstall this back on the machine, and we'll see how she turns out. Now here's a little tech tip for you. If you go to install this gear case back onto your unit and it won't slide on, it's because the spacer washers, you see how that's got a lip sticking up now? You need to rotate this around until the flat, it's got a flat cut in it, lines up perpendicular with where the tube mounts. See that flat right there? Just rotate it around, and then it'll slide right on the shaft. Oh, I can hear you keyboard commandos right now.
Oh, more medic. You didn't have to take the gearbox off to put the guard on.
I know that. I took the gearbox off so I could lubricate the shaft. Now mind your own business. Just get it tightened down. Again, you don't have to kill these screws. You just snug them. There's probably a torque spec, but here, the More Medic One Shop, when we're working with just, a couple of clamping screws, we use the torque spec that the Germans use. It's called Guten Tight. So, that's Guten Tight right there. That's all you need to do. Alrighty guys, I hope you liked this little tutorial, and if this helped you out, and I know it did on you Echo guys that are running these PE 266, PE 230s, they all use pretty much the same guard, but always look it up by your serial number and model number to be able to get the right part. Anyway guys, hey, give me a thumbs up and smash that subscribe button, and while you're there doing that, go ahead and click that bell so that you will get notified by YouTube when I post new content. Y'all have a good rest of your day. More Medic One.